subscribe to our videos, and we'll see you in all our videos.
Hello. Happy Wednesday. I am in my office. It's my planning period. Actually just started. My planning period is directly after lunch, which is really awesome and convenient for me, because I get to sit and eat and take my time eating and work on planning my stuff immediately, like after lunch. It's just it makes it a nice long period of time for me to eat and work. So love B days for that reason. And I'm planning out what I'm gonna do for my jazz, my intro to jazz. I have to print off. I actually went on Teachers Pay Teachers and found this jazz history handout. It's kind of like almost like a section of the textbook, the way she wrote it. And it just kind of covers the basic history of jazz dance, how it started from, Africans that were enslaved and brought to America, and how they picked up different things on their way here and kind of merged them together. And then it got popular through vaudeville and Broadway and all that type of stuff, and eventually film and things like that. But really nice detailed description of the history of jazz. And then there's also a couple handouts over different legends of jazz dance, like Jack Cole, Bob Fosse, Matt Maddox. And so it was $30 for the whole bundle and the license to print copies and share it with my class. So pretty good deal versus me having to type it all up myself and make it myself. So saved me some time and time during lesson planning and things like that, so I can just print this off rather than write it myself. So that's very nice. This saved me a lot of time, so shout out to Teachers Pay Teachers. Amazing. I'm definitely going to be using this more. It's my first time using this, actually. I've just been kind of using stuff that one of the other teachers in my district has kind of provided, but now I'm kind of trying to venture out, find my own things to use, my own thing, venturing off. I feel more confident in my ability to do that now, so especially in jazz, because jazz is my thing. I love jazz, so I'm very excited. We're going to be doing we're going over these, like just the history of jazz, and then we're going to start getting up and doing some across the floor. And then before we start doing like jazz combos, I'm going to just stick to like something more hip-hop, which could technically kind of be in like the jazz umbrella, but I feel like the dancers would be more comfortable doing that, because these dancers are new to dance, and they're really into hip-hop. A lot of them, they like hip-hop, jazz, and like some of them kind of like modern contemporary lyrical type stuff too, but the majority of my students like hip-hop the best. So I'm going to try to kind of start doing some across the floor jazz moves, and then in center we'll do a hip-hop combo just to kind of give them like something that they feel more comfortable doing at the end of class. And then we'll gradually transition into doing an actual jazz combo in the middle. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to start printing my stuff, and then I have to work on picking songs to do the across the floor stuff too, because the music is so important when it comes to a dance class, especially when you're teaching high schoolers who, if they're not feeling the music, they're not feeling it, and they're not gonna do their best. So I have to pick some good songs to do across the floor too. And then we started a combo already, a hip hop combo, because they were getting so tired of ballet, I had to break it up with something. So we started doing a hip hop combo in the middle of ballet, because I was like, okay guys, you're not feeling this, let's try something else. So we started one, but we didn't finish it. So we're gonna finish that and work on that for the rest of this week. I have some alternative certification program courses to work on that I really need to be working on. So that has been the main focus of my planning periods lately, because if I don't get it done by, I believe it's December 7th or 8th, I have to pay an additional like $300 to extend my due date. and I still have like several courses to do, and they're not easy either. They're like real college courses that you have to get through, and I'm like, oh great, thank you so much. I'm so excited for that. Like I don't already have enough on my plate as a single mom, a full-time teacher, drill team sponsor, starting a dance company. I'm doing more than enough, but thank you for the added weight. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. But when I was looking for a job, I started watching a lot of teacher YouTube videos, trying to get prepared for what it was going to be like as a first-year teacher. And people were like, yeah, it's crazy. You just have to survive. You just have to get through it. It's a lot. And I'm like, okay. And they were right. They were right. I mean, this is the job I've been wanting for the longest time. So I really can't complain. Like, I'm happy to be here. I don't have a lot of students. That's one thing about me right now is I do not have a lot of students in my classes. So I sent those to the print. I gotta go grab them here in a minute. But for now, I'm gonna start working on my I Teach coursework because that needs to get done very desperately. With my Cheetos. But yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice to go over the basics of ballet with them and kind of teach them that, because now when we go into the jazz stuff, it'll be a little easier explaining certain things because you've already covered it in ballet. So, you know, as teachers, we have a reason for everything pretty much. I'm still like in school, technically, kind of, to get my certification. I'm taking courses to get my full-on certification. I have my intern certification as of now. Obviously, I talked about Missy Coben with my class because my students are mostly Black, and she's the first Black female principal ballerina at American Ballet Theater, so she's a huge deal when it comes to Black girls doing ballet. So I definitely wanted to share her heavily with my students to show them that you can do ballet. I just don't want to rule anything out for these kids because I want them to feel like they can go anywhere and do anything with their lives, whether it be an HBCU and doing, you know, majorette dancing, or if it's, you know, going on and joining a hip hop company, or going off to like Texas State and being a strutter or something, like wherever they want to go, I want them to be able to go. Trying to keep them well-rounded and prepared.
Anything you want. Ooh! Oh, big straddle. What about bridge? Show us the bridge. What's a bridge? Oh, it's good. Keep going. Look. Oh, that's a back bend. Very good. You sit. Show me sit. Sit down. Lay down like this. Lay down like this. Here. Good. Bridge. You remember bridge. Remember, bend your knees. Good. Push your tummy up high. Use these arms. Push. Yes! There's the bridge. Good. There you go. Wait a second. We have one more show. Come on. One more show. Four. Here's my four. Okay, last show. Go. Like that. Don't forget big foot. Where's your big foot? Foot. Switch. Jump. Good! There's the cartwheel! One more. Foot. Uh-oh, foot. Switch. Go, jump. Good. All right, you guys. Class is over.
High five! Yes.
Your
picture by yourself.
Watch it loud.
Yes. Hello, it is Friday, November 12th. I'm making dinner. Zaria was making some like pretend pasta upstairs in her kitchen, and I was like, that looks really good. And so she was like, you need to make some in real life. And I was like, okay. So now we're making pasta.
Yes. And make sure to subscribe to our videos. And we'll see you in all our videos. Bye.
Well, we're not leaving yet. I'm just now getting on.
And then
I was going to talk about the game yesterday. What did you think about the game yesterday?
Good.
It was the last game of the entire season.
Yes,
until
and
next year.
my favorite part was the band.
Well, I'm making this pasta. It's boiling. I'm gonna get it nice and cooked, and I'm gonna add some sauce, and
It's time for Papa. It's time for Papa.
that's it. That's it for today. This is just quick pasta.
Can I have my Papa?
Oh yeah, you want your Paw Patrol snacks?
Yeah.
Here, you can have this. That really good. She likes these little Paw Patrol snacks from Walmart.
Yeah, they're like,
They have
My-
costumes on. That's
my,
cute. Hold on, baby.
and can I hold that? Pop? This used to be my favorite.
Yeah, we used to get these for her all the time when she was little, and now I found them again. So they're really good snacks. It comes with string cheese. Yeah, it comes with string cheese. Hey! String cheese, grapes, cinnamon dog bone cookies, and sliced sweet apples. Wow. And big finish. Wow, good job. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe, follow me at I am Renay on Instagram, and hit this video to watch some more.